Hey guys, Dr. Daniel Sugai, board certified dermatologist. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for your engagement. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. 4 years on YouTube, and I've been having such a great time with you all. More than 4 years now for Instagram, and coming up on my TikTok anniversary in June. So just having a great time. Please find me on all other platforms. I'm at Dr. SPF on TikTok and at Daniel Sugai MD on Instagram. Thank you so much, guys. We are over 500,000 friends here on YouTube. So I've talked about a range of different skincare products, and I still want to emphasize the affordability aspect of skincare because we can get really fancy and talk about Skin Better Science, Alpha Red. We can talk about SkinCeuticals, CE Ferulic, which are great products, but we want to use our money wisely, and we don't want to break the bank when it comes to cleansers and certain moisturizers. Sometimes I will splurge on moisturizers like Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream, but today's video is going to be talking about skincare essentials that's affordable. Affordability and accessibility, things you can find at your drugstore, things that I will go to CVS or Walgreens when I'm on vacation because I forgot my skincare or my skincare was taken away at TSA. My daughter was so cute. She tried to bring her huge jar of Aquaphor on the plane, which was super cute. You can tell your dad's a dermatologist when you have a lot of huge tubs of Aquaphor at home, and she tried to sneak one in through security, but she couldn't. So very proud moment for me. So when we walk into the store, the skincare aisle can be quite intimidating. There's a lot of different brands, colors, prices. I always say for cleansers, you want to go for something affordable and understand your skin type. If you have dry, sensitive skin, which a lot of my patients have throughout the year, not just wintertime, but wintertime especially, my skin feels dry and sensitive. You want to go for a gentle cleanser like CeraVe's Hydrating Facial Cleanser. The green one is quite nice, is gentle. It's very good if you have dry skin in your body. You can even use that cleanser as a body wash. Get the value size, and that one's a really nice one. If you have combination skin, CeraVe makes a nice cream to foam cleanser that removes makeup well. If you have that oily plus dry skin combination where you're oily in the T-zone and dry in the cheeks, definitely consider their hydrating cream to foam cleanser. Most of my patients, though, I would say would either be on the CeraVe Hydrating Facial Cleanser, the green one, or they're on the Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser, which you recognize this, but they rebranded the bottle, the brand took a shift, and they started to really lean in on the ingredients panthenol or vitamin B5, niacinamide or vitamin B3, and also glycerins. You will notice that the bottles are different. Cetaphil, the Gentle Skin Cleanser, is still out there and still amazing, still works really well for my patients who are acne prone, or they're acne prone, oily, but they're also dry because of the acne medications I'm giving them. They do very well with that Gentle Skin Cleanser with the panthenol, niacinamide, and glycerin. That one is probably one of my favorite Cetaphil products, the Gentle Skin Cleanser. The Daily Skin Cleanser by Cetaphil is also very nice. That before was only made with mask and fragrance, but now they made a fragrance-free version, and that's more for those with oilier skin. Another cleanser to consider if you have oily skin would be CeraVe's Foaming Cleanser. Foam is really nice in picking up excess oil. Now, if you have kids and you want them to use a cleanser to wash their face after sports, I like Vanicream. Vanicream is just a great line for those with sensitive skin. I've used this for my kids when they were babies and I had to bathe them in the bathtub and the little bath insert. I would use Vanicream's facial cleanser as the body wash. This is just such a great brand if you have sensitivities to different ingredients, say fragrance, lanolin. I don't like to demonize those ingredients, but avoid it if you have a true sensitivity or an allergy to those ingredients. All right, so those are cleansers. Now I wanna go into moisturizers, but before I go into that, I just wanna say we are living in a day and age where we're having a lot of excitement around skincare, even amongst the tweens. I'm walking around the elementary school picking my kids up, and I'm having kids come up to me, 4th, 5th graders, saying, hey, I'm watching your YouTube videos. Is Drunk Elephant good? Should I be using the Ordinary exfoliant? I am just telling them left and right, please guys, you don't need all that extra stuff. You don't need a vitamin C serum. You don't need a hyaluronic acid serum. When you are a 6th grader, a 5th grader, you should just be focusing on cleansing, moisturizing, and sunscreen every day. So this video is also gonna emphasize that. If I'm in a drugstore, I want a moisturizer, what do I look for next? I wanna look for a moisturizer by itself or a moisturizer with sunscreen. If you want a moisturizer that's just straight up a moisturizer without any SPF in it, you want a moisturizer to use at night or in the daytime, I like CeraVe's PM lotion. That facial lotion has niacinamide as well as the ceramides and hyaluronic acid. That one is a really nice lotion that my patients will use that does not interact with the acne medications that I will prescribe them. So that's a nice one. Next would be sunscreens with SPF. The AM Facial Moisturizing Lotion, I'd say a little too thick of a consistency for me to recommend it all the time now. I think you can find more elegant textures. I think CeraVe could do better on it. And so I recommend, now that I've used it more, would be CeraVe's Ultralight Moisturizing Lotion SPF 30. This is also a chemical UV filter combination, but you can tell it's very much lightweight than the AM. The AM has zinc oxide, so it's more of a hybrid. This one rubs in really well. It's way less thick than the AM, and I'm gonna do a comparison video of the two later on, so stay tuned for that one. But you can just tell that rubs in very nicely. Just a couple strokes and it disappears. This one does not have the niacinamide like the AM though. The AM and PM have niacinamide, so it's great for my patients who are acne prone with acne medications. This one though, for your everyday sunscreen that you want to apply before going in the office, this is great. You want to use enough though. It's 1/4 teaspoon amount for your face. So just keep that in mind. If you want the full SPF 30 coverage, put an adequate amount of your moisturizer with sunscreen. Now another one that you can consider would be the Daily Oil-Free Facial Moisturizer by Cetaphil. I'm going to do another comparison video between CeraVe and Cetaphil's facial moisturizing lotions with SPF. Let me just show you the texture of this one. This one's also pretty nice. A few swipes and it goes away. Has a panthenol in it, no white cast there. So very nice moisturizing lotion with sunscreen, SPF 35. This is chemical UV filters and that's why it's so lightweight. I'll do a comparison video on this versus the ultralight CeraVe. Okay. Moving on, I'd say if I had to travel, I would want to bring a sample of Aquaphor or have a small sample of Vaseline. If you have dry chapped lips, if you have irritation around your eyes, I love applying a little bit of Vaseline here. You want to apply a little bit on your lips here. I don't like chapstick because a lot of times my patients are getting allergic to the ingredients in chapstick, say beeswax, propolis. I like just plain old Vaseline for the lips here. And if you want a little bit of slugging, you want to apply that as well before going to sleep or before a big event. You want to get a little highlight here on your cheekbones. Have Vaseline on hand. If you have very dry, cracked heels, Vaseline or Aquaphor to the rescue. You can totally apply on your heels and put a sock over it before going to sleep. And when you wake up, take off the sock, nice and smooth heels there. Okay, so that is your sunscreen, your moisturizer, you got your cleanser. Now the big thing is, what do I do about a retinol if I'm over, say 25, you wanna start doing a retinol? What can you get at the drugstore that won't break the bank and something very accessible? I have to say, you guys know what I like by now. I like Olay Regenerist Retinol 24 plus peptide and Neutrogena's Rapid Wrinkle Repair. This is the jar that I reviewed before, and this is the new look here, and this is the new packaging. So you got a retinol, but they also have a percentage disclosed on some of the retinols, but this is the OG that I'm most used to. And you can either get it fragrance-free or fragrance. This one's a fragrance-free version. Very affordable, 30-something bucks for these. And then again, I forgot to mention that the CeraVe AM and the Ultralight Moisturizing Lotion, like these are like 13 bucks. So very affordable skincare, and your cleansers are also under $20 as well. These were, you know, for retinol, this anti-aging, you're gonna pay a little bit more for it. Neutrogena Regenerating Cream. I really like to pair this with the retinol oil. Just feels so silky smooth afterwards. We love retinols because it will increase collagen production, especially if you use it for over 4 to 6 months consistently every night. I like to use it and then apply a moisturizer if you're very dry. But these are so gentle and moisturizing. A lot of times you don't have to put another moisturizer over it unless you're very dry and you get irritation. The Olay Regenerist Retinol 24 has peptides. The peptide complex also boosts collagen production through cell signaling, which is really nice. And also has niacinamide, which helps brighten the skin and regulate sebum production. This bottle is almost out here, but all you need is a pea-sized amount to your entire face. That's like half a pea, and then just do it again. And that's all you need, guys, to cover your face. Connect the dots. Careful around the mouth and the neck. You can apply a half pea-sized amount to the neck when you're starting off. And when you're a little bit more accustomed, you can go a little bit higher and do a full pea if you want. Bring it down to the chest. But yeah, I'd say usually want to stay outside of the orbital bone when you're treating your face. And this isn't spot treatment, right? Whether you use the Neutrogena or the Olay, it's not just treating your dark spots, because it does help lighten dark spots. You want to treat the whole face. You want to help rejuvenate your entire face, help with the collagen, help with those fine lines and wrinkles before going to bed, okay? And I always say bedtime because sunlight deactivates a lot of retinoids. Some are photostable, but just in case, apply your retinoid at bedtime. That's my video today on drugstore skincare essentials. We got your cleanser, moisturizer, moisturizer with sunscreen. We also got the retinol game going, and I had to say it's between Neutrogena and Olay for over-the-counter retinol creams. The other thing I forgot to mention, you want a mineral-based moisturizer with sunscreen. Vanicream makes a really nice one. Yes, might have a little bit of a white cast if you have a deeper skin tone, but I'm surprised on how well they did with that. It's a pretty lightweight zinc oxide-based sunscreen in a moisturizer. So check that one out. That's another drugstore skincare essential under $20 for either product. You could stick with the Daily Facial Moisturizer, or you can buy both. You know, they're both great. I don't say there's one perfect skincare brand. I talk about CeraVe a lot. CeraVe is great, but I don't like their hyaluronic acid serum. Their eye cream or eye serum is not very good. Neutrogena, their mineral sunscreens can be quite thick and have a really thick white cast. Kind of like CeraVe's hydrating SPF 30 and SPF 50 really give you a shocking white cast. So there's no perfect skincare brand, guys. So totally fine to mix and match. You don't have to stay committed to one brand. And I'm here to just help narrow down what works for me and my patients and my family. So please hit the like button. Please check out my Target and Costco skincare deal videos that I've done in the past. Those might be helpful before hitting hitting specifically Target or Costco. And please share with your friends who like skincare. Thanks for subscribing to the channel, guys. And please hit that bell notification because every Saturday morning we'll be releasing a new video, okay? Appreciate you all. Take care. Peace.